everything changes.
All right, what's up guys? Welcome in. A little bit of a weird filming spot, but I'm gonna explain it to you right now. So a lot of you have seen my videos over the last, I don't know, 2 months or so. We're having a house built. We moved into a resort as a temporary stay till it was done. It's been delayed, so we're still here, probably gonna be here another, I don't know, month and a half to 2 months. Anyways, that's the building. Up there in that balcony, up in there somewhere, is where I film from every day, except it looks out on this field and it looks across the way at that resort. So I got an interesting comment from somebody that said, I don't really live in Florida, or I'm not really here, and I am faking it, and the clouds aren't moving and the cars aren't driving past. So I figured I'd come down here, I'd get you a little bit of video of, well, I don't know if the clouds are moving, but right on cue, there's a car driving past. Convenient enough. Not planned at all, right? So there it is. That's what you see out the back of my videos, and that's the building I'm staying in. In fact, just so you guys can see a little more proof of it, in about 2 seconds, when I snap my fingers and put my hand up, you're gonna see me back up on that balcony. You ready for it, guys? Snap the fingers. And there we are. Now it is dark because I waited till it got dark, but there's the same building, and I will show you guys. That is the area I just filmed at for you guys. There goes cars going by. So hopefully that quells the rumors of me living on the moon or wherever it was. Let's talk about a serious topic. I put it in the title, and so there's no other way to get around this, guys. Please don't kill the messenger. And if you thumbs down this video, thumbs down it because of me, not because of the story. The story I have nothing to do with. It is the USPS looking to cut first-class mail delivery times, raise them, excuse me, not cut them down, raise them up, cut them from being delivered through the air. First-class mail will go on trucks only. As a side note, those of you that deliver or ship cologne and perfumes will be able to use first class for ground if this comes to fruition. And also to increase the price of first class mail yet again. This is a very convoluted, complicated plan. Postmaster DeJoy has, I guess, it's not active, but it looks like it's going to happen. So he suggested this, but he's pushing this. So let's go ahead and go over this. I'll link the story below. You guys can read this on your own time as always, but this is very, very big news for all of us. And this is the news none of us hoped was ever going to come, and it is going to come. And before I start, it looks like 9 to 10% increase. So if you're paying $4.50 for a package, it looks like it could go up 45 or 50 cents, right? So you're talking about across the board. Now, every time this happens in January, every year that the prices go up 20 cents or 30 cents or 40 cents, people are like, if that's hurting your business enough, then you should get in a new business, sell different product. And that's partially right. I agree with that. But the problem is every year it goes up 40 cents. I remember doing videos for you guys 3, 4, 5 years ago where I was mailing first class packages for, you know, $2.90, $3.10. Those same packages now are up to $5 and $6. So it really is just crushing us. And now we're going to get another increase, not the normal yearly increase, another increase possibly coming. So let me just read this to you guys, and then you can give me your comments below. This is terrifying for me. So Postmaster General, that's DeJoy's new plan for the USPS, is said to include slower mail and higher prices. I mean, at what point, yeah, whatever. A key provision of the Postmaster General's strategy includes banning air travel for all first-class mail at a time when delivery rates are already at historic lows. So they're already not delivering stuff on time because of the pandemic, because of Christmas, because the post office sucks half the time, and now they're just going to make it slower. And people are going to ask me, but Casey, you use the post office, you know, go out, suggest the post office, this, that, you fight for, right, they're still the cheapest. You still can't ship a t-shirt, UPS or FedEx, for $4.50. It's just not possible. What's best for my business is what's cheapest, but without sacrificing my customer. And up until the end of this year, when all of the mass problems happened, the USPS was always delivering. I only had one package late all of last year up until October, November, whatever it was, right? One package over thousands of packages, I'm not really going to fight over. No one's perfect. But when the huge mass lateness happened, that's a problem. You can't sacrifice your customers for cost.
However, you can't afford to pay certain prices, so then it's just a no-win situation. It's not that I'm against the post office or against UPS I'm for whoever can complete the service correctly, on time, and for a price that makes sense for a business model. So that's one. It's loyalty to who does the job right. That's all I've ever cared about, right? Okay, so let's scroll down. Let's read a little more here. Postmaster General, Louis DeJoy, is preparing to put all first-class mail into a single delivery track, according to two people briefed on the strategic plan for the U.S. Postal Service, a move that would mean slower, more costly delivery for both consumers and commercial mailers. So first class is normally like 3 to 7 days. It's going to put everything 5 to 7 days. Nothing's going to arrive faster. It'll be on trucks, nothing on planes. So keep that in mind. With the backing of the agency's bipartisan but Trump-appointed governing board has discussed plans to eliminate a tier of first-class mail. Letters, bills, and other envelope-sized correspondence sent to a local address designated for delivery in 2 days. Instead, all first-class mail would be lumped into the same 3 to 5 day window, a current benchmark for non-local mail. The class of mail is already struggling. Only 38% was delivered on time at the end of 2020. Not surprising. Postal Services reported this in federal court. Customers have reported bills being held up, holiday cards, and packages still in transit in February. Pharmacies and prescription benefit managers have told patients to request medication refills early to leave additional time for refills. The new services are part of the strategic plan from DeJoy. A former logistics executive and major Republican donor is set to roll out in the coming days. So he's rolling the plan out. That doesn't mean that it's going to be effective in the next coming days. While the changes are not expected to have a significant impact on local service, the people said they have commercial mailers, including banks, insurers, retailers, that's us, publications worried it will aggravate the already existing slowdowns for non-local mail. Absolutely is. The plan also prevents first-class mail from being shipped by airplane. They spoke on the condition of anonymity to discuss confidential conversations, forcing it all into trucks at the relay distribution depots, meaning your first-class t-shirt is going to go on a truck now, not on a plane. And somebody correct me if anything I'm saying here is wrong or seems incorrect, because I'm reading this straight from, this was on like every website. The CNN, Fox, the Wall Street Journal, Washington Post, New York Times, everywhere reporting this. The operational shifts would coincide with a push for significantly higher postage rates, which DeJoy said is imminent after the agency lost $9.2 billion last year. It has $188 billion in liabilities. That's the pension and retired health care mostly. We already know that's a problem. So as we scroll down, leaders have long sought to raise new revenue, and in 2021 are expected to pursue the first big postage rate increase in more than a decade, which could add up to 9% compounded annually. If you don't know what that means, Google compounded annually. 9%. That's a huge jump. A $6 package is going to go up 55, 60 cents. The service standards they have today have never been enforced. Customers are not getting the service they already pay for. Hello, we know that. We're paying for something, they're not giving it to us. Now they're going to slow it down even more and charge us even more. It doesn't make any sense, right? If you can't handle the service and you can't do the job, don't do it. It's the post office. I don't care. I don't care if you're Jeff Bezos or Bill Gates or Mark Zuckerberg or Elon Musk or the post office or the president. If you can't do the job, don't do the job. It's that simple. Don't promise to do the job, right? Okay. Before degrading the service even more, I truly hope there's something more valuable and impressive in that plan, said Michael Plunkett, the chief executive of Postcom, a national postal commerce advocacy group. I'm with him. How are you going to lower our service and raise our price? It doesn't make any sense. DeJoy, in an emailed statement, declined to discuss his plan, of course. So new operations would retain 6 and some days 7-day delivery. He said the Board of Governors backs his proposed policy, the Board of Governors of the Post Office, not the United States. He solicited comments from Congress, industry leaders, union officials, and management leaders for feedback on successfully fixing problems that are preventing the Post Office from meeting the American people's expectations of reliability. This work is not only needed, it's long overdue. You'll think? Duh. Congressional Democrats are pushing President Biden to overhaul the Postal Service's leadership by filling 4 open seats on the governing board. If they did, a block of Democrats would have enough votes to unseat DeJoy, meaning get rid of him, if desired. Otherwise, Biden cannot directly intervene in postal operations. The president does not have that power. He does have the power to appoint postal governors, board members. Mail policy is insulated by law from elected officials to prevent politicians from tinkering with the mail. It's pretty well known. But being able to appoint the Postmaster General and governors, board of directors, seems like it's kind of a loophole getting around that, I guess. In a statement Monday, Biden was focused on filling the board vacancies with nominees who reflect his commitment to the workers of the USPS who deliver the service obligations. So pretty much cut and dry, cut and paste statement. Just a whole bunch of stuff. The Postal Service relies on large injections of first-class mail volume from large clients to support its national infrastructure and keep prices low for residential customers who increasingly have less use for the mail service. All of your bills come electronically. When we moved and I had to change my address, being that we don't have a permanent address, I got a P.O. box for us to have our different types of things sent to, and only 2 bills of all my bills. I have hundreds of bills. Literally, I have 2 healthcare payments, car insurance, credit cards, mortgage payments, electric, water, internet, cable, cell phones, 2 car payments, lines of credit, bills that I pay online, websites and GoDaddy and all this stuff. 100 bills that we pay. 2 pieces of mail came to our house when we moved that were forwarded to the P.O. box because everything we do is digital. There's no use for that stuff. And 2 of those pieces of mail, I since have changed one to all paper. The last one was just my business registration to re-register my business for 2021, which they mail, the Department of Revenue or state mails it through the mail. You don't really have a choice to go paperless with that. But whatever, that's once a year. 1 piece of mail a year, okay. The tax stuff, some of that comes too, but really we get nothing. So there's no use for this mail service of these envelopes and this junk. I could stack up my mail for a month and it would all be junk and I'd have like 3 usable pieces, literally. So the delivery slowdowns coupled with price increases, mailing officials say, could threaten the system by driving commercial mailers to cut costs and pull more volume out of the mail stream. Absolutely. Nobody's going to pay more for first class to have it go slower. Nobody. In the long run, they could force the Postal Service to increase postal rates on the customers left in the system. Right, so snowball effect. Basically, they up the price, lower the service. A bunch of people say, screw that, we're going somewhere else, which now hurts the post office, and now they got to raise prices again to make up for the customers that they lose. They're going to price themselves right out of business. They're going to end up pricing themselves to the point where UPS and FedEx make more sense. The Postal Service spent more than $457 million flying first-class mail in 2020. That's planes and gas and all that stuff. And it spent $314 million transporting mail by truck. So that is going to go up. I mean, that's all going to go up. And that's pretty much where the story ends right there. They just talk about the downfalls of last year. So here's what I'm saying to you guys. I don't know how the post office continues on after this year. I think there's going to be some major changes. We're going to see prices. We're going to see delivery problems. I just think this is the year of reckoning where the proverbial poop hits the fan above me, and that's the end of it. This is where if I'm Jeff Bezos, or I'm UPS, or I'm FedEx, or I'm DHL, or I'm whatever, especially Jeff Bezos, who's now bought 20 new planes, 10,000 new vans, whatever the heck it was. The guy is right there. He's right on the cusp of, do it one more time. I'm Jeff Bezos, and I'm creating my own United States Amazon shipping service, and that's the end of it. Hey, I know you guys sell on eBay. I know you guys sell on Poshmark, but use Amazon shipping. ASS. Just call it ASS as a big thumbs up. Amazon shipping services. Can you imagine? Like, he makes a partnership with eBay, buys whatever, makes a partnership with Posh. Like, hey, I know we're competitors, but use our shipping services. I mean, the guy should do it. I just don't see any reason why not. Or UPS and FedEx need to come up with a new class of mail, like delivery, standard delivery, first class UPS, or something where they can ship stuff for the prices, $4 and $5. My assumption is that UPS and FedEx probably can't do it that cheap, and they know it. It's not profitable, and they just whatever. But maybe if they could drag all these customers over, they could steal the business and be profitable. So I'll wait for your guys' comments down below. I didn't mean to make this video so long. I apologize, but it's very important, guys. Look, I'm going to link the story. This is going to be the year of reckoning. Things change. I was completely supportive of the post office. I hope they get their crap together. I still do, but it just doesn't look realistic, you guys. So with that said, I look forward to the comments. As always, it belongs to you guys. Please like this video for me handing the news over to you, not because the news is bad. If you dislike the video, I understand. I get it. Don't shoot the messenger. It still helps the video. I get engagement. It still helps us out, even if you give it a thumbs down. But I really do appreciate the thumbs up for eBay, for YouTube's algorithm, and for that awesome job of me sending the bad news over to you in the best way I possibly can. Anything else? I think we covered it all, right? I really am in Florida, guys. I really am. This is where I live. I've always lived here. Okay, I'll leave you guys with that. Have a wonderful night. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Turn that bell on for notifications so you don't miss anything coming up. And don't miss next week's 3-day workshop. I'll put a link. It is free. Amazon training. If you want to learn Amazon, if you want to learn FBA and wholesale, there is a 3-day free training workshop. Free. Say it again. Free. It's linked below. There is a VIP option if you want to upgrade to a more premium experience and get free products, including my products. But 100% free workshop. Click the link, join it, sign up, and be there next week. So you can learn Amazon, you can learn FBA, you can learn wholesale, and you can take advantage of Amazon's super cheap shipping, considering our shipping is going through the roof. All right, guys. Good night.